Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to SlapShotHockey, and in today's video I'm going to be starting a NHL 20 franchise mode. My plan for this series is to release 2 videos a week with 2 to 3 videos per season. Let me know if you guys would like a season by season format instead, so basically one video is one season. Now, before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more hockey content. Now, as you can see, the team we're going to be using is the Vancouver Canucks, as they are my favorite team. Now, I do prefer a more classic franchise mode experience, which is why I will be turning off things such as owner mode and fog of war. I will only be leaving the salary cap and computer trades on. Trade difficulty is of course going on hard, and I will also be setting sim engine scoring to high, as I do think it is the most realistic. But without further ado, let's get right into it. The lines I have set up for the first season are as follows. Elias Pettersson centering JT Miller and Brock Besser. Bo Horvat playing with Jake Virtanen and Tyler Toffoli. Then we have Levo with Gaudette and Pearson. And then Roussel with Sutter and Furland. On defense, I have Hughes playing with Myers as the top pair. They're getting that nice +3 chemistry, which is always a bonus. So Hughes is playing like an 88, Myers like an 86. Then we have Edler and Tanev on the second pairing, both solid defensemen. Then Stetcher and Fantenberg on the bottom. For goalies, of course, Markstrom is the starter with Demko backing him up. On the first power play unit, I have JT Miller playing with Bo Horvat and Brock Besser, and then Pettersson on defense and Hughes as well. On the second unit, I have Gaudette centering Toffoli and Virtanen, lots of snipers on there, and then Pearson and Edler on the point. For the AHL, the first line for offense is Goldobin, Beagle, and Bailey. Then on the second line, I have Boucher, Graovac, and Berchi. On the third line is Erickson, Stevens, and Lind. Hopefully he can grow. Then we have Gadjevich, Camper, and Perron. On the defensive side of things, I have Teves and Yolevi. Then we have Rafferty and Breezebaugh. And then Sautner and Blugis. In net, I have Louis Domingue starting with DiPietro backing him up. I was debating whether or not to put DiPietro as a starter, since he does have good potential, but I did decide on starting Domingue. I think this team is actually pretty good, and I think they do have a good chance at making the playoffs, but I think we'll just sim up the preseason for now, and I'll see you guys back when it's all simmed up. Okay, so I guess I lied. We just got an interesting trade offer from the Wild, wanting to give us a third and a fourth, but they also want our third and a fourth, so they basically are asking for this Costmar guy for free. Now, I want to take a closer look at Costmar. He's a low top 9, so he's probably not going to have that much value, and Minnesota is labeled as a hopeful team, and we are a contender, so I guess it does kind of make some sense. But I've seen Minnesota do really good in the first year, so I am going to decline that. Now at the end of the preseason, we finished with a 4-3 record, which is pretty decent for the preseason. Looks like Pettersson led us with 9 points in 7 games, so he had a pretty good preseason. I think I'm going to sim till the end of December, and we'll see how the team is doing there. So, just got a pretty interesting trade offer from Carolina, wanting to give us Gardner and Williams for a first and a second. I guess they're not having the greatest year if they're wanting to give up some of their guys. Now, I think this is actually a pretty decent trade. I want to see what Gardner's rated. I think Williams is an 82, but I'm not sure about Gardner. He's an 83, 2 points in 9 games. Yeah, and what's his contract looking like? 3.6 million is not actually too bad for an 83. Honestly, I'd say it's pretty good. And for 4 years, he's still got a pretty lengthy contract. Williams, I know, is an 82. Oh, wow, and he's point per game right now, so he's actually doing very well. He's a second-line forward, it says. Yeah, I think this is a decent trade offer. Says he would fit in on the second forward line. Obviously a great contract. He is older. But for first and a second, I think I am going to have to say no to this one. So, just got a trade offer from Calgary. They're wanting us to give them DiPietro which I'm not big on. I like DiPietro. He usually gets to like an 83 or an 84. And they're wanting this Costmar guy again. We saw him in a trade earlier. Michael Stone is rated 80 overall, and they want DiPietro for that. I mean, they're giving us a third and a fourth, but really, I don't know why I would accept this trade. Honestly, that's pretty bad. So we've just gotten another offer from Minnesota, wanting to give us Spurgeon for a first and a second. Now, I think Spurgeon is pretty decent. Let's take a look at him. So he's an 84 overall. 16 points in 37 games is pretty good. $5 million, and he's on an expiring contract. I might have accepted this before, but no, not with the expiring contract. So now at the end of December, and the Canucks have a 24-15-1 record, which I thought they were going to be good, but, okay, I'm going to be honest, I thought they were going to be, like, about around this point. I was going to say I thought they would be doing a little bit worse, but no. Pettersson's leading us with 48 points in 40 games. Besser is right behind him with 43, and Miller with 37, so that top line is playing very, very well. Hughes has 24 points in 40 games. I would like him to be doing a little bit better, but that's still good. Now I'm trying to make a trade with the LA Kings, trying to basically do a cap dump, sending them Berchi and Beagle for a 5th round pick and Trevor Moore just for the roster spot. I think this is pretty fair value, and trade accepted. There we go. So just got a trade offer from the Blackhawks. They're wanting to give us Seabrook and a 7th round pick for a 4th and Palmu. I do not want to take on Seabrook's contract. There's no way I accept this trade. Sorry, Chicago, I guess. Now the Flyers are trying to send us Kevin Hayes for DiPietro and a 3rd round pick. Now, even normally, I don't think I would accept this trade. And similar to the last trade, Hayes has a terrible contract. And like I said, even if he didn't have a bad contract, I still wouldn't accept this trade. Like, he's an 82 overall, making $7 million. Like, there's just no chance. Like, even if he could be making like $2 million there, and I wouldn't accept that trade. There's no way. So now we're getting a offer from the Rangers. They're wanting to send us Strome, which is very interesting, for DiPietro and a 2nd and a 3rd. In real life, I think I would accept this, but I believe Strome is like an 84, like an 85 or something. Let me check quickly. And a 2nd and a 3rd round pick is a pretty decent amount of value. Yeah, he's an 84. And DiPietro is pretty good too. This is honestly really close. I don't think I'm going to accept it though. Like, I mean, it would be nice to have Strome to improve us, but I mean, we don't need him. So yeah, I'm not gonna do it. So it looks like Strome and Fast got traded to Nashville, and that's such a good trade for Nashville. Like, honestly, I would have accepted that trade so fast. 2 seconds. That's all the Rangers get. That's such a good trade for them. Oh, and we just got a trade offer from the Blackhawks. A 4th and a 6th round pick for Costmar and a 5th. This Costmar guy has pretty much no value. So, I mean, I'm going to accept that. So now, right before the trade deadline with a record of 32, 24, and 5. So we're doing pretty good. I think I probably will try and make a couple trades, but I'll probably save that for next video. Pettersson, 69 points in 61 games is good. 4th in the Pacific in a wild card spot. But anyways, that will conclude today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and definitely let me know how many seasons you want me to do. It would also be really appreciated if you smash that like button and subscribed with post notifications. Have a good day, and bye.